Hi, this is a video about WorkshopPay and about the online transaction part of WorkshopPay. It's really cool, really easy. I would recommend every single workshop software user should have this, and I'll show you why in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an invoice for a random customer. I'm just going to put in a labor and let's make the amount 150, let's say. I'm going to go and process this invoice. When you're connected to WorkshopPay Online, what it's got is this request online payment. So what you can do is you can do that either via email or via a text message. So in this instance, I'm going to do it via an email, and it will come up with the email, your standard sort of blurb that you have there. We're going to go off and send that email, and the customer is now going to go off and get that email, and we're going to have a look at what that customer gets, right? Okay, so I'm the customer now, and the customer gets this email, and it's got to view or pay your invoice. You can click the link, and so it gets this link. What you can do is they could view the invoice and download the invoice if they wanted to. They can click on this Pay Now button. So the Pay Now button comes up, and it then asks you for payment details. Now, this is all mobile responsive and works on a mobile as well. So you can send this as an SMS as well, and it works perfectly fine as an SMS. So now I've put my credit card details in. I can, grab those credit card details. Typically a person would have them automatically stored in their computer or on their mobile, so it's super simple to pay. You'll notice here too that there's a surcharge, so it's automatically charged the surcharge. And what we're going to do here is click on pay. And this goes and makes a payment. So what happens now is if we go back into Workshop software and we re-look at this invoice, right? What you'll see is that there is a payment against the invoice. You'll also see that there's been the $1.50 surcharge has been automatically updated against that invoice. So what's happened is it's gone off and paid. It's brought that payment back into Workshop software. It understands that it's got a surcharge on there. It's added the surcharge onto the invoice. But the other cool thing is this has now been integrated, in our case, to an accounting package. And so with the integration to the accounting package, this surcharge gets transferred over as well. So let's take a look at that. So jump into Xero, and you'll see I've got John Robertson. Here's this invoice that we've just processed, so for $151.50. And if you look at that, what happens is that this has automatically been calculated to the surcharge. The surcharge has gone to the specific account that I've got configured in Workshop software to go to a particular general ledger account, so you can split it off. And this means that from a reconciliation point of view, it becomes really, really easy to reconcile. So the surcharge has come over, it's updated that, it's processed the payment against the system in Xero, and it's super, super easy. So the online payment is just so simple to use, so simple to send via email or via SMS. It's free to hook up and apply for and put it into the integrations and in your POS integrations for WorkshopPay. That's all free. So you can get the online portion at the very least, even if you didn't want to, for whatever reason, use the terminal. I'd highly recommend that you get the online piece at the very least, because there are instances where somebody wants to pay, they can't maybe get in there with a physical credit card or some such thing. You want to be able to send them a link. They can go on the link, send that link, they can pay it. It's much, much more professional than, for example, that Moto that I spoke about earlier, or, some other method of how they might be able to pay. And it's super easy for the customer. It's really quick and easy for you as well. So I'd highly recommend this.